What's up, people? Sorry about that. I was doing my whole little intro and I realized that my microphone was muted. So, anyways, we are good to go now. Everything's settled. So, I do just want to quickly go over blackrocket.com/online as always. We do have the virtual open houses. Of course, those are finished. However, you could always watch the replays of those up on the YouTube channel. You're already there. So just make sure that you guys go to videos. We have the Play and Compete Together, which are the live open play esports sessions that we run every single weekday, 4 p.m. Eastern time until about 5 p.m. So make sure you guys do come through for those. And then we have the premium content. So we have the coding sampler classes and the game design sampler classes that are going on throughout the weeks. Those are about an hour-long seminar. So if you are interested in those, make sure you check those out. And then we also have the self-guided VR quest, which is kind of like our Coast Basis class, the VR class that you took over the summer. However, you get your own headset. It's just instructional. So you can really do whatever you want with it. And it's really, really fun. And yeah, you can really do whatever you want. So that makes it pretty cool. So that's going to be it for blackrocket.com/online. And again, I do just want to mention that registration has opened up for our June classes. So if you are interested in taking some courses, I believe they're going to be all online to start out with. However, we are, of course, still running the courses. So make sure you do check that out. Just look at the location that you are looking to take courses at, same as always. And you should be good to go. And we will also update our website to reflect that. But that will be in the near future. So we are going to be playing Battle Royale today. So again, if you don't have Battle Royale, you don't know how to set it up, all you got to do, Battle Royale, play now. This is on the blackrocket.com/esports website. However, if you do want a shortcut, you could go to blackrocket.com/battle royale. That would take you right to here. So again, you just download for Windows or for Mac. That's going to bring you to an Ignite folder, which is sort of like a Google Drive. And then once you get there, you just have to check off the checkbox right next to it and then press download selected. That's going to download the zip. When you do have that zip folder downloaded, you just right click, extract all. I believe on Mac, you could just double click and it will extract it for you. And then once you get that out, you will be good to go. And in case you guys did not know, if you are having a little bit of trouble, you could always press the directions under Battle Royale on the blackrocket.com/esports page. And it'll kind of take you step by step through everything. So once I finish talking about it, if you guys are having a little bit of trouble, you can check this out. And if you guys are having a little bit of more trouble that this does not cover, you could always just write in the chat and we will try our best to help you out. So again, we did also push an update for Battle Royale. I believe the update came out on Friday. So if you are going to play with us, make sure that you are using Battle Royale 2.1 and not Battle Royale 2.0. The folder that you have the application in would say 2.0 or 2.1. So make sure you are playing on 2.1 or else it will not work. So make sure that you guys do that. And then again, once you do get launched, it is super duper easy to join. You don't even need a email. You could just join with a username and password. But again, having an email always helps in case you are one of those frequent flyers who forget their password a lot. You will definitely want the email to reset that password. So again, our first game is going to be Play Now. So again, I'm going to join the game as spectator. You guys type in the room code, join as player, and you will be good to go. So far we do have 2 players in here. We got Henry TS and Get Bread. These are 2 frequent flyers that we have seen multiple times in here. So shout outs to you guys for coming through. Now we are going to wait a little bit longer. See if anyone else does join. So yeah, and then again, if you guys are not familiar with the controls, if you actually go to blackrocket.com/battle royale, we have a nice little, as this loads, we have a nice little button right there that you can press controls, and then you could check out all of the controls. So you have to switch your inventory, you press the buttons or the scroll wheel. You have the build mode, which is Q, and then again, it's kind of the same as scrolling through your inventory when you do the build mode controls, because it's 1, 2, 3 is your floor, ramp, and wall, and then R is going to be rotate. E is kind of the interact button, so that's going to be pick up and open chests. F is going to be drop, WASD move, of course, and then sprint is going to be shift. Open the emote wheel, so if you do want to dance, you do want to bust a move after you eliminate an opponent, it is B, and then you could just click on the emote that you want. And then you have to drain energy in order to build. So draining energy is going to be R. And draining energy, you could visibly see it draining the color out of different objects. So that's how you get your energy. That's how you get your materials. That's how you farm your materials. And then, of course, left click is going to be using your wand, firing those projectiles off, all that fun stuff. Something that we usually don't cover when we do start this, but again, we are just kind of waiting for it to fill up, is that when you do fire off those projectiles, it actually does drain some mana from you. Now, mana is not the same as the energy that you use to build. This is more kind of like your ammunition for the wand. Again, since this is magic and not weapons, we use mana instead of ammunition. So we do got that. That just kind of prevents people from completely just firing their wand all game long. Because if they do that, they'll kind of just be a one-man wrecking machine. So we do like to have a little bit of a limitation on that. But again, it's not too much. And then something is that different wands also take up more mana per projectile. So the scatter wand, since it does fire a lot of projectiles at the same time, will take up more mana than, let's say, the regular moon wand. Or not the regular moon wand, the regular orb wand. However, when you do have the moon wand, which is a charge wand, doing a fully charged blast from that moon wand is also going to take up a lot of mana. So you do got to make sure that you watch out. However, it does really balance out. Usually the tougher or the better wands take up more mana, and the lesser wands take up less mana. So it is kind of just a balancing act, and that is a very important part of game design. So if you guys are interested in that, take a look at our classes. Take a look at our Battle Royale classes, where you guys can actually implement your own stuff into the game. And maybe if it's really good, we'll add it in. We do add a lot of maps in, but maybe if someone comes up with a really sick wand, we could get that in too. So opportunities are endless. So we are going to get started. We do have a nice 6-player game right now, so that's always a good start. Again, shout out to everyone viewing. We always like having a lot of people in there. So this is going to be the first match of the day. So we actually do have a new map in here. I believe it is that one in the left side right here. This one right here with the kind of like 4 corners going on. And then, of course, we kind of have the town in the middle with the big walls around it. So that does make it a little bit tough. We got the snow mountain on the right. Got the yellow zone up in the top right. Then in the top middle, we have the bridge, which I always do like pointing this out because it looks like just a plain gray rectangle. However, it looks so detailed when you look at it in person. Whoever made that bridge should be an architect. So again, this is going to be our map. We're just waiting for the players to drop in. It does take them a little bit longer to load. We do get the first view of the map. So we are special, us viewers. And if you are playing and you do want to get a nice little view of the map, you could always look. So we got 3 people landing in that new zone. So that is exciting. I guess everyone knows that it's new. So we got a lot of action right off the gate. So let's see who we got over there. It looks like Nona's Baked Goods is in... I can't really tell what zone they are. They may be in the new zone, actually. They are in the new zone. So Nona's Baked Goods is in the new zone. Get Bread also in that new zone. And ODK is around that zone. Is he in there? He is in there. He's on the mountain. So we do got 3 players in that zone right now. We got Henry TS and Panther Strike. Panther Strike found a llama right off the gate. So they will most likely be set for the rest of the game with all of that energy. So that's pretty good. ODK gets a wand right off the bat. We may see some action right here. Some early action going on. Because again, 3 people did land here, so it looks like we are gonna have a little bit of an altercation between ODK and Get Bread and Known as Baked Goods. Okay, so wow, so 3 people down, just like that. It looked like Known as Baked Goods and Get Bread kind of tag teamed up on ODK, took ODK down, and then they took each other down at the same time. So this really opens the gate for Panther Strike and Henry TS, because it looked like those players were actually also looted pretty well. I saw a scatter one in there. I saw a really fast automatic one, so that may have been the really good one. So I don't know. That definitely did not pay off for our players. So we do got Henry and Panther Strike down to our final 2 right here. Let's see how these people play out. Again, the storm hasn't even started moving in. So as you see here, we do got 1 player in the middle, 1 player at that bottom middle. But they should be able to see each other because they are building up. Henry TS, I believe last time he played, he did also build sort of a sky base like this. So I do kind of like him revisiting that strategy. I don't 100% remember if it did work out for him, but I do remember he at least got to the final 2. But again, we do have a lot of skilled players playing, so this is going to be pretty interesting to kind of see who's able to take the cake on the first game of the day. When the first interaction, both of these players weren't even involved in any of it, so that's always awesome to see when something kind of ends up like that. So again, we are going to check it out. Okay, both players not really in too much of a rush right here. Panther Strike may even be kind of watching how Henry is building, sort of waiting for the storm maybe to start pushing him in, see if he gets a lucky storm here. So again, thank you guys for watching. We actually do have a new video coming out for you guys where we kind of go behind the scenes on how we run the open play esports session. So if you guys are interested in casting or streaming or anything like that, that video will be out probably sometime this week. So make sure you guys do subscribe. Make sure you do stay tuned, as we are going to be putting out more stuff as well. And more stuff relating to the classes and more stuff to help you guys learn and get better at all of this cool stuff. We already do have some tutorials out there for Battle Royale. I believe we put those out last summer. So if you are interested, you could always check those out also on the YouTube channel. So again, we had too much action in the beginning. So now we got just our little midway game going on right now. So we do got about halfway through. As you can see, that storm is making its way. Probably gonna push our players in closer together. Within the next storm, most likely the next circle should probably push people in. But yeah, we got too much action at the beginning. We're spoiled. First game of the day. We got 3 eliminations within 10 seconds of each other. Within 5 seconds of each other, really. So there you have it. That is the nature of Battle Royale. So again, we are just going to wait. I believe the storm is starting to move in. So again, players just going to keep pushing. Players are just going to keep getting pushed closer and closer together until there is nowhere to run. However, of course, Henry TS building, he may be able to run away for a long time. Because I believe he found the llama or Panther Strike found the llama. I believe it was Henry. I'm not 100% sure on that, but someone got a llama, so someone got a lot of energy. So it looks like we got Panther Strike doing some kind of salute the sun right there. Some kind of sun salutation. While we do, it looks like Henry TS is going to be making their move. We will see there is this big wall right there. So it is going to be a little bit tough to kind of get around that. But Panther Strike also looking like they are gonna start also making their move. So we're gonna get a nice little third person view right here. As you can see, both players are a lot farther than they seem because there is that giant wall. So even though they're kind of just right on the other side of each other, it definitely does make it a little bit harder to kind of get to your opponent. So Panther Strike, I believe right now is in the storm. No, they just came out. Okay. Not sure if they did take any damage from that storm. However, it does look like we are going to have our final altercation right here. We got Henry TS coming in with the Burst Wand and is able to take down Panther Strike very, very swiftly. So shout out to Henry TS on winning the first game of the day. Very exciting game. We had a very exciting beginning and a very exciting finish. So thank you for participating. We are going to have our second game coming right up as well. So our next room code is going to be dancing. So that is DANCING. Dancing is going to be our room code. And again, you guys make sure that you join as players. Of course, I am going to keep joining as a spectator. We already got 2 people up in here, so we will wait for it to fill out again. We did have 6 last time. It looked like someone may not have been able to get in. Not sure if they dropped out or what happened, but hopefully we do get a repeat of that. So far we got Getbread, Elfboy, ODK, and AAD. So we have not, I've never heard of Elfboy, so that may be a new player. So if you are a new player, shout outs to you. We do got 5 people up in the game so far. We got Henry coming back. Let's see if Panther Strike also comes back. They did make it to the final 2 last time, so we will check it out. So again, we will just give it a few more seconds for our remaining players to get in. If they don't get in, you weren't fast enough. So make sure you are on your toes when we are doing this because, again, we don't know who is coming or who is leaving. So we do start it after a certain amount of time. So just make sure that you do get in. So there we go. So again, very exciting game. We did get the new area, so that could be why we did have 3 people landing there. So maybe we'll get it again. We'll have a repeat of that. Maybe if we do get the new area, maybe all 5 people land there, so we get a nice quick game and showcase the new area that we got going on. So we will see. We will see if we get it. Do we get it? Oh, we do not get it. So we do have the castle. The castle in the bottom left is a pretty hot spot when we do play these games because I believe there are a lot of chests there. And then we, of course, have the volcano with all the lava in the bottom right. And then in the middle, we have the volcano with the gem mine also. So got a lot of nice variety. We do have the walls up in the top right. However, that's not as bad as when the walls are in the middle. Because when the walls are in the middle, it does make it a little bit tough to kind of get around. Especially when the storm's coming in. You do just have to make sure that you do have energy on you to build walls. Or floors. Or the stairs, excuse me. In order to get over the walls. So you do got to make sure that you don't take on any storm damage, especially towards the end, because it does do a lot of ticks, does a lot of damage per tick, so you got to make sure that you do watch out for that. So here we have Henry TS already gained some energy. It looks like they are not too concerned about a wand. They got a chest right there, so they should be good to go. AAD, not sure if they got a chest, if they just fell upon this little stronghold of wands right here, but we'll see what they get. ODK looks like they are good. Looks like they will get a chest. Getbread still looking. And Elfboy just got themselves a chest as well. A lot of stuff coming out of that. Not sure what they picked up from it, though. So again, we do got our players moving around. Let's take a nice little look at the map, see if anyone is close. Looks like everyone is currently in a different square, so that's good because now our action is going to be a little bit more spread out. It's not going to be 3 people getting eliminated right off the bat like last time. So we are going to have a little bit more action throughout the game, which could make for a more exciting matchup here. So we are going to take a look at what's going on. Looks like Henry TS and ODK are going to be the closest together right now. but I believe it looks like a lot of people are getting a little close now. So we do got Henry TS, ODK, I believe that's AAD, and Elfboy all kind of in playing four corners right now and kind of jumbling up together. So it does look like Henry TS is not going to take that battle between him and ODK. Henry TS, I believe, is our champion, so they are trying to defend the belt right now. So we will see if they are able to do that. As our players looks like they all spread back out again. They were pretty close together right there. We had like 3 players in the line. However, they all went separate ways. So again, Storm is now making its way in, so we may see an altercation pretty soon. First Storm again is not that wide. However, the maps are not as big as they might seem. It's pretty, you could get around them pretty quickly. So when only about a circle that goes out to like here is in, it does kind of chop off a lot of the map. And again, a player could get from one side of the map to the other side of the map pretty quickly. So again, pretty exciting. We do got a lot of action. These games do go by pretty quickly, especially once the storm does start coming in. Once that first storm starts coming in, game will be over in a few minutes, most likely. So we are gonna get, looks like we are gonna have a battle coming up soon. We got ODK and AAD and Get Bread all very close to each other. Looks like ODK is actually in the middle of Get Bread and AAD. So currently we have Elfboy chasing around ODK with their Moon Wand, and then we also have Get Bread attacking ODK. So it kind of looks like ODK is sandwiched in the middle. Not sure if they're going to be able to make it out of this one. They are taking a potion, so hopefully they do. Looks like Get Bread was taken down. Oh, no, they are. They're still up. They were able to build. So they were able to build, save themselves, and they were able to get out of that nasty situation. So no one went down so far. I am going to kind of pop this out to third-person view right here, so you could kind of get a feel for what's going on. So you got ODK, Get Bread over here. We got Henry TS and AAD. Did Elfboy go down? I didn't see Elfboy go down. Does look like Elfboy did go down at some point. Maybe I guess ODK took them down. So Elfboy was the first elimination of the game. They are new, however, so they did well. They did survive a pretty tough one at the beginning, but it looks like they kind of just got chased down right there. So now we do got Get Bread kind of chasing after ODK, but then AAD coming up from behind. Not sure if they were able to get any damage on to Get Bread. It is a little tough to tell, but hopefully Get Bread does have a potion if that is the case, so they won't be taken out immediately. Because they got attacked from behind. So you got ODK just chilling up there in their structure, not really worried about anything. It looks like all the stairs are broken too, so they don't even have to worry about anyone walking up, sneaking on them, using their stairs, because those people are going to have to build stairs of their own. So very clever right there. And again, we do got Get Bread, AAD, and Henry TS. Looks like AAD is gunning for Henry TS right now. Coming up on him from behind. Looks like he will be able to get the sneak attack off. No, so he does not get the sneak attack off. Both players fall down from the stairs. Looks like Get Bread wants to get in on the action. Currently, we have Henry TS chasing around AAD. Get Bread kind of on the sidelines on this one. I think that's a smart idea, especially if they did take any damage when AAD snuck up on them from behind. And then again, we do have ODK up at the top right there. So now we got Get Bread and Henry TS all in a battle. AAD looks like they just completely rocked the Moon Blast. And I don't even know. It looked like AAD hit Henry with the Moon Blast, but Henry took out Get Bread. So another crazy altercation going on, but this time towards the end of the game. And now we do have ODK and AAD, the final two. Not sure if AAD took any damage in that battle, But what is... Okay, I think they're building up, but we can't see it for some reason. We may have a little bit of a visual glitch going on. Or we got our first hacker. So this does look pretty interesting right now. I'm not sure if it's the same on ODK's screen. But if it is, they are probably very confused. Because I am very confused right now. So we will have to figure out what just happened. ODK looks lost. We got AAD coming back down. So both of our players now back, almost back on the ground. Not quite yet. So that is very interesting. Have not seen that happen before. I believe that may be a side effect of one of our bug fixes. So it's always good when that does happen. Now we do have, of course, AAD and ODK right next to each other. Very interesting battle going on right now. It looks like a dog chasing its tail. And we are gonna see. It looks like someone did pull out the orb wand. Not sure if their projectiles were missing. But we do have ODK taking down AAD. So ODK was able to win. They were able to get the second game of the day in their favor. So far we have Henry TS and ODK both taking home a win. Both taking home dubs. We are going to get some more games for you guys. We will figure out also what happened when we did have that. So our next, I will get the next room code for you guys in just a second. And of course, once I do type that in, we will be good to go. We will be able to join, and then we will be able to start the game. So our next room code is going to be get good. Oh, get good. Our next room code is going to be get good. Remember, when you guys do type in that code, make sure you do join as player. I'm just clicking on spectator because, again, I am spectating. So we do got 2 players in already. We do got Getbread and AAD making their returns. Maybe back for revenge after the last couple games did not go their way. And then we do got Henry TS making their returns. So they may be trying to get on the board with their second game. Let's see if ODK also returns. So we do have our 2 defending champions, AAD, Getbread, and Fishy also joining. Never heard of Fishy before, so we do got another new player in. So we are going to see if some of those other players also rejoin. We had Elfboy coming in last time, and then Panther Strike, I believe, also who's in the first game. So we have had a little bit of variety. We do have a little bit of variety of players coming in. So we are, again, going to wait a couple more seconds, see if this does fill up a little bit. And then we will get this show on the road. So again, we are just giving it a little bit of time to kind of settle up. We'll probably start the game in just a couple seconds also. It's because it does not look like our players are going to be making a timely return. So we are getting the game underway. We have our little countdown going on. And then, of course, we are able to see the map before everyone else. So we do get the little bit of a sneak peek of it before the players do load in. So that's always cool. Here we do have our map. So we have the remade map. So that map in the middle has been redone. It's given more of a desert look. So it does differentiate it kind of from the other maps because, again, that mountain is featured in so many maps, as you see. It's like our default mountain feature. And then we also have our desert down here. We have the dragon and the dice block. So we do have a nice little variety of maps. Of course, we do have the lava one making its return, but we did have the lava one last time as well. So lava one isn't bringing as much hype as the dice block right now, or our remade map too. So that's exciting. And we are dropping in. So again, we do see 2 players landing at the dice block. So let's see if we get a quick elimination right now. It's going to come down to whoever picks that wand up. And Get Bread is able to take down ODK. They were able to get the wand and take care of him. I believe that that is also a very good scatter wand that they were able to pick up. So that is going to give them a humongous advantage. It does look like our fishy boy did not make it in. So we do only have 3 players left. So we do got Henry, AAD, and Get Bread as our final 3. Looks like they are pretty spread out. However, it does look like AAD is getting a little bit close there to Henry. So Henry does got to watch out because right now they are kind of just firing off the wand, maybe to test it out. But AAD coming in hot, as you see him flying over the mountain, and is able to take down Henry TS just like that. I've never seen such accuracy coming from an automatic wand like that. That's very impressive. So very impressive coming from AAD. And then we do have Get Bread and AAD. Final 2. This game may be over before the storm even starts to come in. So here we do have AAD and Get Bread right here. Gonna be a pretty intense map. Yeah, again, Storm has not even started coming in, but both of our players playing very aggressively. So we will see if this does get over very soon. So Storm is starting to come in. Just starting to come in now. You won't even be able to see it on the map yet. But again, it looks like Get Bread really trying to chase down AAD right here. Will they be able to finish him off? Both players using automatic wands, and AAD able to take him down. So we had a lightning fast game right there. AAD and Get Bread both taking out the player that was closest to them. And then AAD being able to take down Get Bread. So very quick game also. So that was only like a 2-minute game. So we are, of course, going to get another one going for you guys very shortly. Once we do get another room code for you guys, we will be good to go. So our next room code is going to be a really hard one. It's going to be A. So just keep putting A's in until you no longer can put A's in, and then press join as player. Again, I'm joining as spectator, so there you go. So just make sure that you guys do put in all A's and join as players. We already got 3 people in. That's always good. We had 5 last game, but I think 1 had a little bit of an error loading in, so they were not able to make it. But ODK, Henry, AAD. Oh, Fishy is back. I believe they were the player who was not able to load in. So let's see if they are going to be able to this time. And then I believe Get Bread was the last player that we are waiting for. Is this them? Oh, and then we have Pro Player. So we do have 5. We are again going to wait a few more seconds, see if anyone does join back. We have had a pretty big variety of players, however. Some did not stick around. So again, make sure if you are able to stick around, because it is very fun, especially when there are more players. And if you do want to join, make sure to join. But we are going to get this game underway with 5 out of 9. So you do have a decent amount do have a decent amount of people in this game right now, and let's just find out if we do not have the new map, but we do have the big wall map. We got the volcano, we got the bridge, we got the dragon, we got the stretched out crazy map up there, and we got the gross looking yellow map at the bottom left that looks like a toxic waste zone. So we do have a nice little variety, and we have the little crater. We have the fake street with the fake river. And then we got just kind of a regular looking farm town. So you do have a nice little variety of maps going on. And again, that is probably the part that I do like most, is that all the maps are going to be different. Every single time you play, you are going to kind of run into something different. You're going to have to adapt. Like right now, you have ODK and Henry TS having to adapt because they spawn right next to each other. And Henry TS is going to be able to take him down. So you do have pro player AAD, Henry TS, and Fishy was able to spawn in this time. So we are good to go. We do have 4 remaining players right now. And yeah, so coming across a pretty nice game right now. Again, we do got our 4 players. So we do got pro player, AAD, Henry TS, and Fishy. Looks like 2 of our players that are in the snow area are incredibly close together. That's going to be Henry and AAD. So AAD trying to get to the top of this mountain. Are they able to sneak around? This is crazy. So they popped their head out. Did not see Henry, and Henry was able to take them down. So Henry with 2 eliminations so far. Starting off very hot. Not sure if they even took any damage. However, they were able to get a few chests. So hopefully they do have some potions. And then again, we do got pro player and Fishy also in the game. Looks like everyone is a little bit spread out right now. So we may have to wait for the storm to start coming in. We aren't having as quick of a game as last time. Last game was pretty crazy. So we are just going to monitor the map, see what we get. And yeah, so we do have, ooh, it does look like we are going to have Henry getting very, very close to pro player right now. Henry, again, with some pretty solid wands, too. They have that really good scatter wand. I believe they also have a really good automatic wand. And they sneak up on pro player while they are getting a llama. So Henry TS with 3 eliminations so far. They have an opportunity to get the ace right here and get all 4 with the victory. So they do have to make sure that they do not make any mistakes right here against Fishy. Again, I'm not even sure if they took any damage. So they may be able to get a perfect ace right now by taking down all the players in the game. Henry TS is just on a rampage, not building a sky base. He said, enough with the sky base. I want the action. I want to take down everybody. And right here, ooh, very, very solid opportunity right there. Oh, but he does not take it. Maybe he's going for a more honorable win. Looked like Fishy was getting a chest, and Henry decided not to take them down. I believe they could have just probably hopped in there and took them down if they really wanted to, but now they're kind of spreading out. Maybe they didn't even see them in there, because again, they do not see the names. Only we see the names like that. So we do have Fishy now. Not sure if they spotted them. It looks like they did. So it does look like we may have our final battle coming up. Hopefully Henry does see that Fishy is coming up behind. Fishy is also taking some shots, so not sure if Henry did hear that, but I definitely heard it from Henry's side. So hopefully their volume is turned up and they have their Audio Technica headphones plugged in. So hopefully they were able to hear that, and hopefully they do turn around, because I would love to see Henry TS pull off a victory by getting all the eliminations in the game. That would be very, very cool. So again, it looks like Henry may just kind of be playing the storm right now. That it does look like what they are doing. They're trying to get in the center. They were all the way over here, so they were, or over here really. So they were really outside the storm right there. But now Henry setting up shop in the middle. Should be good to go. They're in the little wand graveyard right there. Where there's just a lot of spawned in wands. Looks like they are testing out some wands as well. But then again, we do have Fishy still in the snow map, so they do have a little bit of distance to work with. They are able to test out wands. They are able to kind of get the loot that they want for this last battle. So again, we are going to monitor these two players. Looks like Henry TS is going to be at the top of that mountain right behind Fishy. So looks like Henry TS has spotted him. He's next on the list. He's pulling a John Wick right now. Jumping down from the mountain. Ooh, but maybe a little bit too fast. Looks like Fishy was able to get a lot. However, Henry, I don't even know what happened. It didn't even look like Henry fired off any projectiles. However, they were able to take the victory. So Henry TS able to pull off the ace, getting 4 kills and the victory. So shout out to Henry TS on winning that game. So that's Henry TS's second victory of the day as well, incorporating 2 different strategies. One where they were playing very aggressively, and then one where they kind of build their little sky base and waited out till the end. So again, props to our players. Our next room code is going to be Builder. So BUILDER is the room code. Make sure you guys do join as player. I'm joining as the spectator. So we do have 4 players already making their return right now. So filling up very quickly. Our players are really on top of everything. Looks like we got all of our players from the last game in very, very quickly. We do have Rocket Prowler 88, I believe, new player. So again, 5 out of 8, 5 out of 9. Not bad. We are starting a game. Looked like one of our players did drop out. I believe that is going to be Fishy. So we did have a last minute dropout. So we are going to play this one with only 4 players. Looks like something may have happened. Oh, okay. So we are waiting. We are going to see if Fishy does join back. We will give them about an extra little minute right now. This may be our final game of the day. Maybe. Depends on how long it is. If we have a super quick one like last time, then we will, of course, get another one for you guys. But if this one does draw out because Rocket Prowler 88 is floating in the ocean, then this may be our last game. So just, we are, again, going to give it a little bit of time. So Fishy may be MIA right now, so you may have to start this one off. And it does look like we are going to start this one off. So again, 4 out of 9 players. We got a little bit quick overview of the map. We do have the new map in the bottom right there. So we do have the new map in the bottom middle. We do, of course, have the volcano. We get a lot of the volcano. And then we also have the crater, the dragon, and the dice block. So we do have a lot of those really, really unique maps. Like the dragon, the dice block are 2 of probably the most unique maps, because the floating dice block and dragon are pretty iconic. And then you have the volcano with all the lava. That's pretty iconic. And then you have the new map. And we all know the new map because no one's really played it before. So we're really, really on a pretty decent map right now. So I do like this. I do like when we get some more unique maps as well. Just because it makes it a lot more different, and it makes it more special too when you could kind of point out all the maps and kind of what you like about them and their uniqueness. Like the volcano with all the lava, that sticks out to you. The dragon sticks out to you. The dice block sticks out to you. The little goo mountain down here also sticks out to you. The walls stick out to you because they're annoying. The big bridge sticks out to you because it's a big gray rectangle on the mini map. So everything does stick out to you. So we do got some pretty interesting maps. And then we also have our 4 players, ODK, Pro Player, Rocket Prowler, and Henry. So we are going to see who is able to take this game. Looks like all our players landed pretty far apart except for green and yellow. They're probably the closest right now. However, it is also hard to tell if we will have an encounter this early in the game, simply because the players don't see what we see. So if yellow and green knew that they were that close to each other, maybe they would sort of go after each other. However, they don't know that. So they're kind of just going to be going in their own direction. So the only time that they will run into each other is if their paths cross somehow. So again, we do have our players kind of getting a little bit more condensed here. No one at that top section, that top row of maps, orange and green in the same map. But then we do have Rocket Prowler all the way by the ocean. Like I said, maybe they heard me and they're taunting me, but they are all the way in the ocean right there. You do have ODK making your way. Got Pro Player, Rocket Prowler, and Henry TS. Not sure if ODK and Henry and Rocket Prowler were able to get wands, but we do, of course, see that Pro Player does have one. They are holding on there right now. So we'll see how this plays out. And again, not too much action. However, it does look like we have our players condensing towards that middle map, towards that dice block right now. Someone on the dice block, or are they just right under it? So it does look like ODK is right under that dice block. But again, all of our players pretty close around it, with Rocket Prowler all the way on the end. So they are not having it right now. Rocket Prowler does not want the action right now. So we will see what happens. It looks like most of the action is going to be taking place in that middle map with the dice block. So again, going to be pretty intense pretty soon. Basically, once our players find each other, it's going to start going down. So we do got to watch out for that. We do got to monitor, make sure we don't miss out on any action. We do got Henry at the top of the snow mountain. ODK and Pro Player pretty close right here. Looks like ODK is going to try and sneak up on Pro Player. However, Henry kind of gave away their position right now by trying to fire away at Pro Player. However, it believes they may not know how far the wand's reach is, because again, it's not really too far. So you do kind of have to watch out for that. You do have to make sure that you're not just kind of wasting your mana, because that would stink. So you got to make sure you watch out. So we do have Pro Player, ODK, very close now. It looks like ODK is following Pro Player up their construction. Pro Player almost taking ODK down. Almost sent him all the way downwards. ODK looks like they're just going downwards on their own. But we do have Henry TS right behind ODK right now, trying to sneak up behind them. So we're going to see if they are able to accomplish that. It looks like right now Pro Player kind of occupying ODK. And now we do have Henry TS coming behind. ODK did fall down from the structure. Pro Player falls down from the structure as well. So Pro Player, ODK, and Henry TS all on the ground right now. Looks like Rocket Prowler was taken out, maybe by the storm. It does look like it was by the storm. Maybe they were AFK by the ocean right there. So these are our last 3 players right now. So this is going to be pretty intense. We have ODK chasing down Pro Player. Let's see who's able to take the victory home here. Pro Player trying to get away. Maybe they're trying to use a potion. Maybe they took a lot of damage right there. And ODK was able to take down Pro Player. So now we do have our final 2, Henry TS and ODK. Both of these players have won games so far. And Henry TS able to get a repeat victory. And is able to take home their 3rd victory of the day, I believe. So Henry TS making the name for himself today. Really doing a great job getting the victory with all 4 kills, and then 2 other victories on the side. So props to them on taking home 3 trophies today. So we may get one more going for you guys. We will just do one more to finish the day off. Let's get it going. We will get a room code for you guys in a few segundos, a few seconds. So it is going to be one more as our room code. Again, make sure you guys do join as players. I am, of course, joining as a spectator to spectate. In case you guys did not know, I am the spectator. So you got 2 players in here. Hopefully no one left because we are still playing. So hopefully you got a good little bunch going in right now. So you got 3 out of 9 players. I believe we did have 5 last time. You got Rocket Prowler, Pro Player, Henry TS. Let's see if ODK joins because they have been a frequent flyer. And then we also have had Fishy, but Fishy kind of dropped out in the lobby last game. So not sure if they are going to come back, if they are going to make their return. So we are going to give it 10 more seconds, and then we will get on the way. So again, we will sort of just check this out, see how this game goes. We do got our 3-player game going on right now. So we do got short game, hopefully short game. Hopefully our players do not spread out like lunatics when there's only 3 of them. But we do have a nice little variety. We have the castle in the top left, volcano in the top right. We have the islands in that the middle left, which we haven't seen so far today, I believe. Then we have our nice little dusty mountain on the right side as well. So we do have a nice variety of stuff coming at you live right now. And we do have a nice little... I feel like I have never seen that map in the bottom middle before. But we probably have. However, I am not sure. Maybe that's an extra new one that we got going on. So here we go. We do have our players. Ooh, 2 players landing right on top of each other. Let's try to find out who those guys are. I believe that's Rocket Prowler and Pro Player landing right next to each other. Rocket Prowler busting a move. Pro Player taking business seriously. Rocket Prowler actually was able to get a wand. Or is that their harvesting wand? I can't tell. Oh, no, that's the crown wand. So they were able to get a wand. So let's see if they do try to take down Pro Player. But maybe they will also play honorably and kind of just wait it out, wait for him to get a wand. Henry TS also near. Really just right to the left map of them. So we do have Pro Player making their way around these structures that Rocket Prowler is building, trying to pick up a knife. I believe they were actually able to get one. I mean, not a knife. What? A wand. I don't know what. I've been playing too much Counter-Strike, so that's why I said that. I don't know. So Pro Player trying to get the wand. And then we do have Rocket Prowler right behind them. So this is going to be pretty intense. Then we do have Rocket Prowler now. This looks like a high-speed chase right now between Rocket Prowler and Pro Player. And it looks like Henry T. Oh, I thought Henry TS may have been chasing behind those 2 as well. But they are pretty far away. So this is going to be a one-on-one pretty soon. And we will see how it goes. But again, Rocket Prowler and Pro Player right next to each other. No one really firing off projectiles, though. Maybe they called a truce here because Henry TS has been on too much of a roll. But I'm not sure. That's just speculation. No one quote me on it. But here we go. Here we do have some more people going on right now. Here we do have this is like the Cold War right now. So we do have both of our players just kind of looking at each other, not doing anything. And then we do have Henry. And Henry's just having a blast over here on the left side of the map, while our two other players are on that right side, very close together in a very tense situation. Looks like Pro Player is in the Lion's Den right now, and Rocket Prowler is coming after them. So Rocket Prowler dropped his wand, and now Pro Player kind of trying to take advantage of that. Maybe not. Maybe we'll see. Maybe Rocket Prowler is trying to taunt Pro Player right now. Or maybe Pro Player is trying to bait Rocket Prowler into going into a trap. Looks like Henry is still on that left side. And we do again have Rocket Prowler and Pro Player very close together. Rocket Prowler, I'm not even sure if they have a wand right now, but they are doing a dance. Pro Player charging up that Star Wand. The Star Wand is very powerful. However, it's super duper hard to hit because it is just that single yellow long projectile instead of the large orb projectile that a charge wand, like the Moon Wand, kind of gives off. So again, Rocket Prowler now grabbing a chest. So maybe they will start taking a little bit more seriously. So Henry TS just came out of nowhere. Came right behind Pro Player. And now Pro Player and Henry TS are in a little bit of a battle. And then again, looks like our Rocket Prowler 88 is trying to come up on behind. Maybe these guys are trying to sandwich Henry TS right now. Maybe that was their plan all along. They were plotting it out for Henry. So we are going to see what goes on right now. And now Pro Player is the one who's able to get behind. So we do have just kind of a circle going on right now. We do have a nice little circle rotation with our players. So now Rocket Prowler finds himself in the middle of these two players. Actually, no, Rocket Prowler was able to take down Henry TS. So now it's just Pro Player and Rocket Prowler as the final two. With Pro Player still using that Star Wand, they may need to pick up another one. Because right now, Rocket Prowler is not moving. And they are not able to hit them because it is only a one semi-automatic charge wand. So it is super hard to hit. Again, I have mentioned that. And Rocket Prowler bringing the heat with those orbs. This could go either way right now, depending on if Pro Player is able to land a hit. They do take a potion, it looks like. Do take another potion. So maybe they were able to gain some more health back. Ooh, but they were taken down. So Rocket Prowler is able to pull out the victory on the last game of the day. So we have had a very, very action-packed day with Henry winning 3 games, ODK winning 1, and Rocket Prowler winning 1. I'm not sure if I may be missing one in the middle somewhere, but that was a very exciting day, action-packed. Tomorrow we will be back again, same time, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So if you do want to participate, make sure you guys do come back tomorrow. I'm not sure if we will be playing Battle Royale or Sembly. However, both of them are still fun. So make sure you guys do come back. And again, thank you guys for watching. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel so far, make sure you guys do subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Adios. Hello, sir. Yeah, is Pro Player's mic.